We're at the House of Lords today for the opening of TechShare Pro 2024. We're bringing together some of the finest minds in digital accessibility and disability inclusion from around the world.
It's just a complete no-brainer for me to try and think about your brand as inclusive so that the maximum number of people like it and the maximum number of people can use it.
We do not believe that differences should be a barrier to success. And the more things we share and the better that we adapt as a collective, then the greater our impact will be for society.
Well, HSBC, I think, is a great example and has recognised the business benefits of making these changes. That, I think, can inspire others. There are models in business here for us that in government, and equally, I think there are things that businesses can learn from what we're doing.
We've seen the evolution from our first year where we talked mainly about accessibility as a technical problem into a whole business environment and bringing in new people who haven't thought about accessibility before.
I think getting together as a community is really important. I think, making connections, hearing great work that's happening, and just having moments that you can be inspired.
I think that's the great thing about TechShare, is everybody comes here and they freely share information. It's not competitive.
We're 1 in 4 in the UK. We've got money to spend. In fact, the disposable income that disabled people have is valued at £274 billion to the UK economy.
Nobody actually wants to get it wrong, but we don't know what we don't know. So it's only by involving people with the widest possible lived experience that we can identify and design out barriers right from the start.
I mean, technology has been life-changing for me. I have a cochlear implant. I've had that my whole life. It's honestly given me the best life possible, really.
Before banking was accessible to me as a blind person, I would get a paper statement in the post. I'd have to knock on a neighbour's door to ask them, how much money do I have in my bank?
Digital accessibility makes really good business sense. I went around looking for a mortgage a couple of years ago, and because HSBC have prioritised accessibility and digital inclusion, I was able to take out that mortgage, to check my payments. I'm a happy customer. I would have literally had to take my custom elsewhere.
But of course, it's not just about the commercial opportunity, it's also about the talent pool. Programs like our apprenticeship program has brought in some of the best talent that may not have otherwise considered HSBC as a place to work.
I found that I had a passion for coding through this opportunity at HSBC. The coding that I'm doing is so much more stronger because I know that it will work for a wide audience.
You build awareness, you build the empathy, but then at a certain point, you got to move from that to actual action.
If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Make sure you get all of your organisation to actually do the accessibility work right.
If other brands and other banks aren't going to bank these customers, we'll welcome them in. And we're going to facilitate that engagement by building digitally accessible products, services and platforms.